What's going on, guys? Welcome to today's video. Finally, we are starting to prep the Safiro to be painted. Real excited. This thing has looked like sack, let's be honest, pretty much the entire time I've owned it. And once we got the engine bay looking pristine, I was starting to really look forward to painting it. And yeah, today we're gonna be starting the prep. So this morning I am off to Super Cheap so I can get a block so we can start sanding it. But first, we're getting coffee.
We're sanding it. Not sanding, sanding.
Because your name's Sam. That was a terrible joke.
Because I don't get coffee. I got 2 marshmallows.
You happy?
No, I will be when I eat them.
Hey guys, welcome back to my vlog. We're just at Super Cheap, getting some, what are we getting? I don't know.
Check up.
Yo.
I hope you guys like Sam's takeover of the vlog. This ended up being free. I've got a club card with Super Cheap and I had enough credit that yeah, this was free, so it's off to a good start today. Made it back home and I just quickly did some little tidying up, but now we're gonna head straight into it. Sheldon's here. How are you doing? He's starting to work on this rear guard. He's gonna be doing the rear guards and the roof for me. I'm going to put a cover over the motor. I've got to take this screamer off and then I'm going to put the hood on this thing and then I'm going to start prepping the hood for paint. Sheldon's made a pretty good start on this rear guard here, but unfortunately I've ordered some new wheels for this. I ordered some 17x9 DTMs. They kind of look like a T37 knockoff, or they are a T37 knockoff, but unfortunately they haven't arrived yet, and pretty sure they're going to be slightly wider than the factory guards will allow, so we're going to have to roll them a bit. We don't really want to go skimming this and smoothing it out in case when I go to roll it I accidentally suck the panel in. We're going to leave this today, but Sheldon's going to make a start on doing the roof now because there's a few, oh yeah, camera can definitely pick it up, but there's quite a few dents, especially on here, I think from people leaning on it, chucking their beer bottles on it, doing shit like that, eh?
Yeah, I was going to say doing that.
Yeah. So to start off the hood, I'm using this block sander to go over and try and find all of the low spots. This is a lot easier to find them than using like a DA. Makes them show up way more because the DA sort of more gets into them. So yeah, makes it easy to spot them. Something like that, eh?
Something like that. Anyway.
So we're working away. I've still got quite a bit of the bonnet to do. Paint prep sucks. Sorry if you guys are getting sick of it because you guys have already seen me prep the engine bay of this and you've just seen us prepping Tobin's 180 for paint, but needs to be done. Just mixing up some bog for the roof.
Yeah, pretty much. I still need to sand my low spots, but thought if I just get the bog ready, I can sand the low spots quickly while I go around bogging them. Yeah, it'll be enough. That'll be enough hardening.
So this is what's good about block sanding, is it points out all the high and the low spots. There's a real good example. You can see a couple real high spots. It's sanded right through to the middle. A lot of these darker areas here are actually low spots. So yeah, there's quite a few of them. Those are just finger marks, but yeah, there's one there. There's another high spot there. There's plenty of high spots all through here as well. Little man's awoken from his nap. He's in his chair. The manager of this place, he's supervising us.
He's on patrol, making sure we're doing what we're meant to be doing, right?
Not slacking off.
Pretty much. You guys talking about me? Yeah, it'll do.
The idea behind this is you pretty much just cover everything and then you sand it right back, and you don't end up with bog all over, but it just makes it a lot easier to get a real smooth finish, eh?
Pretty much. Really, I should have just done the whole roof as one big skim. Would have made it a lot easier. Because then you won't have to fight transition from here to here. You know what you're doing, you'll be able to sort it out easy enough.
You seem like you know what you're doing.
I think I do. I think I know what I'm doing.
So while Sheldon is sorting out the roof, I'm going to start blocking down the trunk here. This is not in the greatest condition, but that's what the paint proof is for. We're going to make this thing look mint. Hey mate, we're going to make it look good, eh? Nod. Just so fascinated by the camera.
Yeah, it is.
Bit of an update. I've blocked down the trunk. It's come up pretty good. I just gave it a quick blow over with the air compressor, but couldn't quite finish it because we've had a bit of a casualty today. The compressor has decided to pack a sad and it doesn't want to work anymore. So yeah, it seized up. It was losing power earlier, which it was never done before, and it was acting real weird. And yeah, I tried to turn it on before and just doesn't do anything now. Sheldon's making good progress to the roof.
Slowly just coming down the grade now, really.
Yep. And Nixon's still keeping watch. So we've got this dent in the trunk here, and Sheldon's just going to try and tap it out.
It's not a flipper file, but I'm going to make it work as a flipper file. So what a flipper file is made to do is slapping it on the outside.
Yep.
And it will slip and slowly bring the dent back out. And the good thing about it is you can see where you're getting back up to being level, and you see what your low spots around.
Looks pretty good.
Yeah, it's brought most of it out, considering what it was.
Shit,
You
yeah.
see how it's all nice and tight still?
Yep.
It's not trying to flinch back on itself.
Man.
Yeah, so I just tap that area down a wee bit around the outside. It's a wee bit higher there, but that'll be good. Should really have a proper panel hammer. So just what happens when I don't bring all the tools.
Yeah, mate, that's it. That's the one. Yep, that's it. Up and down like that. You got to move it up and down. You can't just put it on the panel.
But I'll probably, hopefully it'll do it itself for me.
So I've just been sanding the door, and Sheldon's just gonna do a second skim and a few of the low points.
So it's easier to skim it down while it's still full, so then you can actually bring it down as one instead of trying to do this after you've brought everything down and buggering with other bits of bog work.
Next thing I want to do is I want to start bogging up the hood, but first I've got to start tapping down a lot of these high spots. I've just done this one. It was the first time I've ever done any sort of panel work. Use this hammer here and just slightly tapped on it and got it super smooth, so pretty happy with that. Now I'm just going to move on to this one. flattened out all the high spots here, so now this area is pretty much ready to have a smear of bog over it. But I've got quite a bit of the rest of the hood to do. There's quite a few high spots in here, and yeah, it's not too many over on this side. Sort of just one little one there, slight one there. But no, apart from that, it's not too bad. The roof is also all finished, and yeah, it's come up real good. All the low spots are fixed. This is super smooth, so yeah, this is gonna come up real good. I said a few videos ago that I actually am gonna be painting this black because I do plan on selling it. I think black is just gonna be more appealing to a buyer. The trouble with black though is you have to get the body real spot on, otherwise any imperfections show up real bad in black, especially any low spots. Alright, second video in a row that I've forgotten to do an intro. Hopefully this doesn't become a recurring thing, but yeah, we finished up that day. We pretty much got the trunk all finished up. Sheldon just ended up doing a second skim in a couple spots, but that's pretty much sorted. As I said earlier in the video, the roof's done, and this Friday Sheldon is supposed to be coming back round to give me a hand finishing off the rest of it. So we're going to be doing the bonnet, doors, and the rear guards. Hopefully my wheels show up this week. I did get confirmation my tires are here, so yeah, just waiting on the wheels themselves. I finally got all my brake caliper rebuild kit and everything sorted. The brakes are all done. I'm just waiting on some brake pads so I can actually put the calipers and stuff on the car today, but that video will be out tomorrow, so look forward to that. Anyway, that'll be it for this one, guys. Cheers for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you tomorrow.